Well, good morning, everybody. This is Bruce with the Ugly Quacking Duck podcast. I'm also the Lost URL, and we're coming to you this morning, and we're going to be recording this stream. And what we're doing is playing Eve Online. And while we're playing Eve Online, we're going to um, play our pre-recorded podcast from a few weeks ago. And hopefully you'll get to see a little bit of fun asteroid mining and hear some of our podcasts. So without further ado, I'm going to go over to the miner. There we are. Hello, everybody. And we're going to start the audio clip of Colossus. And we hope you enjoy it and you have fun with it. So until we talk to you again a little bit, hello and thanks for tuning in with us. What did you just do? You found us! Awesome! Welcome to the Ugly Quacking Duck podcast!
It's amazing that you found us. So on with the show.
And I'm Sunny.
And I'm Bruce, and welcome to the Ugly Quacking Duck podcast. Yay! It's Friday, July the 21st, and it's a beautiful day today, folks.
Oh, yeah, it's a beautiful day.
Yes, it is, Sonny, and welcome aboard.
Well, thank you, Bruce, and, I messed up, didn't I?
Oh, yeah, what's the matter with you? Feeling bad?
Nope, I'm not. I just thought I'd throw that in, and maybe it'd throw you for a loop.
Well, you did kind of take me back, but I appreciate the good thought.
Well, you're welcome. You know, I still appreciate all that you've done to get me on the podcast and all the equipment that it took to get this to happen.
Hey, well, you know what? The equipment wasn't that much work because I enjoy tinkering with that kind of stuff, so it all fell into place. It was God's will, and you are able to be around with us, and we enjoy it. So thank you for all that.
Oh, you're so welcome, Brooke.
Well, I knew it wouldn't last long, but anyway, thank you, Sonny. And back to the show. What was we saying? It's a beautiful day. I got up this morning and it was 66 degrees. That's wonderful. And it's supposed to be a high of 79. I really do have a feeling it's already made that mark, but we will look and see exactly where it's at.
All right, you do that, and I'm going to tell on you. It was yesterday, me and Brooke and Lily got together, and we put together a portion of this audio clip, and it was supposed to be the new episode, and guess what, folks?
Now, you don't have to tell everything you know.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Okay. Go ahead. Finish the story.
Well, thank you for your permission, but I was going to do it anyway. So Brooke went ahead and recorded a couple of bloopers that he had and Lily had done. And then he saved those and then went back and started recording the rest of the show. And Brooke, do you want to tell them the rest?
Well, I guess I might as well now that you spilled your beans on everything. Well, anyway, yeah, we was putting together we'd already recorded the end of the show, the episode, and I was putting together the beginning. Yeah, I know it's backwards, but that's the way we do things around here sometimes. And somehow between recording it and then recording the bloopers and then going back and finishing up the end of the episode, I lost the beginning part. The part with myself, Lily, and Sonny. And we didn't have time to go back and redo it because she had to go home that night. And today she had to run. Well, she didn't have to, but she went with her aunt and herself. They went to, that sounded weird, her aunt and herself. Anyway, they went to the movies. They went to see, I don't remember the name of the show. I think it's called Barbie. But anyway, anyway, we lost that part of the episode, so I'm having to reproduce it without Lily. So forgive me, folks, if you were. If you didn't catch that was Barbie. They went and seen. I think they liked it too. But back to the audio. We're looking forward to having Lily on this part, and she's not here.
Way to go, Brooke. I got to tell on you. Na, 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 na.
All right, you did. I will remember that next time. And I said I would check on the temperature, and right now it's 79 degrees. It's a beautiful day. The sun's out. In fact, when I get done with this recording, I'm going to have to go out and mow because my grass was not growing very much. I think I was mowing it every 3 weeks. And now we've had a couple rains. And boy, it sprouted up overnight, man. You ought to see it. So I'm going to have to mow.
Well, that's a good thing. You can get out there and get some sunshine.
Yep, sunshine. I like how you said that.
Well, I like how I said it too.
I'd like to take this moment to tell you about or promote Lily's podcast. Yeah, she's not here. Forgive me for that, but she would have promoted it she did promote it on the other episode beginning that we recorded, but I lost it. But I want to go ahead and promote it because she's working hard on it. It's enjoying being human. She's geared it for her age group between 9 and 13. And she's hoping that, any parents that are listening or any kids that are listening, they will go find it, maybe listen to it. And if you're a parent, you will point your children that way. And if you're children, maybe you'll keep coming back. But that's what she's hoping. She's got 4 episodes out there. And her email address is enjoyingbeinghuman, all one word, @gmail.com. So go listen, email her, and tell her what you thought or that you liked it or didn't like it. But kind of, give her an opportunity to grow and do more. So I hope you, push her on. But that's Enjoying Being Human by Lily.
You know what, Brooke? She ought to have me on there, not you, but me. It could be Lily and Sonny. That would be a good podcast.
Well, I will mention that to her, but I'm not going to twist her arm or anything because that's her decision, what she does and how she does it. I don't get on there very often. I just help her produce it and get it on the hosting page so people can hear it. But I will mention it for you.
Well, thank you. That's mighty nice of you, old man.
Boy, oh boy. I don't think you've done that before, called me an old man.
Well, aren't you?
Well, that's besides the point. But anywho, got anything to say?
I've always got something to say.
Yeah, me too. It's a wonder we get anything done around here because we both got things to say. It's a wonder we're not talking all day long.
Well, we are.
True. Very true. So before we go ahead and shift into the sci-fi part, let's do one serious thing. Maybe two. Just one. Let's do one. Let's talk about the earthquakes this last 7 days. What's that sound like?
That sounds like fun. I want to guess, and I bet I can get closer than anybody else.
Well, that won't be hard since you're the only one guessing.
Well, that's true, but let's try anyway.
All right, let's do that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, folks, loyal listeners, and new subjects, we've got the earthquake count for the last 7 days. So, Sonny, would you like to take a stab at how many earthquakes have occurred in the last 7 days?
I sure will. Now, you gotta tell me how many was the last time you read it.
Okay, I can do that for you. I got my notebook out here. And it was on 7/4, which was what, about 17 days ago? 16, 17, something like that. Anyway, there was 2,095 earthquakes that had occurred 7 days, up to 7 days prior. So what's your guess this time?
All right, I can do this now. It was 2,095. And you said it usually increases. So, I'm going to guess 2,150.
Well, Sonny, I am impressed, actually really impressed, because you got really close. That's probably the closest guess we've had since I've been doing this. The actual count as of 7 days ago from today, 7/21/23, there was 2,202 earthquakes of all magnitudes. 2,202, and you guessed 2,150. Man, that was close. And you're right, it went back up. So, out of those 2,202 earthquakes, there was 321 at 2.5 and over magnitude. There was also, broken down, you break it down a little bit more, 70 of those were 4.5 and greater. And of those 4.5 and greater, there was a 6.5 in El Salvador, a 6.6 in Argentina, and wait for it, you guys probably didn't hear it on the news, but you should have, a 7.2 in Alaska. It was out there by Sand Point. It was out there off the coast. And I'm not sure if they did a tsunami warning or not. I know they was going to, and then I didn't get back to the news to see. But there you go, 7.2. It originally was a 7.4, and they downgraded it to 7.2. Now, I don't know how that happens, but that's the way it is. And that's the story, and I'm sticking to it.
Well, hey, I'm getting better. I could have beat Lily that time. Yay for me. Yay for me.
Well, okay, you did good. I have to admit, I'll pat you on the back and ruffle your feathers at the same time.
Hey, actually, I kind of like it when you do that.
Yeah, I know you did. That's why I said it. So anyway, quite a few more earthquakes is bouncing back up. So I'm not sure what that means. I know there's a gentleman on YouTube from St. Louis area that does extensive earthquake reporting. He actually projects what he thinks is going to happen in the next week as far as earthquakes and where they're going to be. And I've not watched him enough to know if he's very accurate on that stuff. There are some people out there that blow a lot of smoke, but there may be some accuracy to what he's doing. I'll keep you posted. If it looks like he's got some accuracy with him, I will put his name out there so you guys can look him up. But he's using a 3D model, which you guys, if you do a Google search, Earthquakes 3D, and you can pull it up, you can download the program. But it's kind of neat. But I still like the old flat map that the USGS, I think that's what it is, uses. And I use that mostly. But anyhow, anywho, and so.
Boy, did you get all that out? Good grief, you're as silly as everyone.
I paused the audio again. I just wanted you to know, those that are watching the video, that I try to do every podcast. I try to take a couple minutes out and read the count for the last 7 days of earthquakes. For the last few years, it's actually increased every time I read it. But here lately, it's dropped back down and then come back up. So we're keeping an eye on it. So tune in to my podcast, and then you can hear that every time I do a new podcast. So back to the audio. Okay, yeah. Speaking of everyone, we again want to say thank you for tuning in, for finding our show, or for purposely coming back. And if you're one of those that has purposely came back, then there's something wrong with you. It's just not us. So welcome to the crowd. You're amongst some loving people, even though there may be something wrong with all of us. So, and I'm going to have to quit saying so, but so.
Oh, brother.
Hey, I'm having fun. Anyway, I hope this day is been a beautiful day so far for you, and I hope if you're catching it this evening, I'll probably have the podcast, probably have it up and running by the end of the day, but I hope you had a great day. And I pray that you will find some goofiness and joy and hope from listening to our show, and it will take your mind off of the stuff that's going on. There's a lot of bad news. There's a lot of conspiracy information, which most of it is not actually a conspiracy. The conspiracy is not realizing what's really going on. But anyway, that's another story. I won't get into that. But if all that's starting to drive you crazy because everybody's got an opinion and it gets overwhelming, take a breath, sit back, listen to the podcast, and get lost in some silly commotion for a little bit. And if you like it, get back with us. But anyway, we won't keep you any longer.
All right, we won't keep them any longer. That's kind of sad, but okay. I'll tell them bye now. Bye. We enjoyed having you around.
Yep, we did. And we're just going to move this episode right into the remainder of the show, which is about sci-fi. So everybody, have a great day, great weekend, or whatever day you're listening to it for the next couple of days. Enjoy what's going on, and we will be back again. Take care. On Space News Today, Notorious Socia space commander has been assassinated while on leave back on his home world. He was on a morning run, which he loved to do. Witnesses said a shot came from the nearby garden. No one was seen with the weapon, and no trace of anyone in the garden was found. The plant life there gets quite large, enabling someone to hide, and this has made many conspiracies arise. The Earth Command are denying any connection to the killing. Socia Command are offering rewards for any credible lead. Many are wondering if it has to do with the arcane and Socia tension. The two worlds have been at odds for the last few years. The assassinated commander has been known to voice his opinion of dislike for the negativity of both sides, and has been a firm believer that all worlds should come together against the powers to be. In other news, the whistleblower from Arcane was determined to be a double-crossing spy. What the ulterior motives are will be difficult to uncover. This is for sure discord and confusion are the result. Socia National Satellite has been hacked. Billions heard, and I quote, "The hour of reckoning has come. The worlds may truly be facing judgment." Just in, the caretaker of the Socia, who tends to the garden where the commander was killed, has just found evidence. It had quickly been buried by the assailant. The information is not being released at this time. Tune in. Maybe at 10, we'll bring you more news on the garden assassination. Colossus Alpha Station. Colossus Alpha Station. This is Earth Delta Station. Do you copy? Over. Colossus Alpha Station. Colossus Alpha Station. This is Earth Delta Station. Earth Delta Station calling Colossus Alpha Station. Do you copy? Over.
Earth Delta Station. Earth Delta Station. This is Colossus. We do copy. Do you copy us? Over.
Roger, Roger, good man. This is Earth Delta Station. Good to hear you. Is this Johnson or Peterson? Over.
Roger. It's good to hear you, Earth Delta Station. This is Peterson. This is Peterson. Johnson is out in the ship. He is mining at this time. Really good to hear you, good man. Been a long time since we had any communication. We just got the radio antenna up, and it seems to be working real good. We get a little bit of fade every now and then, but we're still able to hear you quite good. Really good. We are thankful to have contact so far away. Over.
Roger, Roger, Colossus. This is Earth Delta Station. Very good to hear you also. I am glad you guys are doing well, and I'm glad you got the antenna up. It's been several months, and you're on schedule. We were scheduled to make contact today, and we did it, and you did it. So we applaud you, and we are grateful to know you are okay. Now, did you say Johnson is in the ship? Is he mining? I take it he got the carrier ready and it is mining. Are you having any trouble with the ore or any trouble with hostiles? Over.
Roger. We are having good results from the ship. It actually worked quite well. It's cut through the ore, and we are collecting quite a bit. We are not having much trouble with hospitals. We've been attacked a few times, but they were unable to go through our shielding, and we were able to fight them off and destroy them. In fact, a couple of our drones took care of 5 earlier this month. They don't come around often. We just get them every now and then, and we don't give any more. I don't know what happened. We seem to lost power. I think we're back up and running. Do you still copy? Over.
Roger. This is the Earth Delta Station to Colossus Alpha Station. We do copy. You drifted out. We totally lost communication for about 5 minutes. Well, that's not true. Probably for a minute. And you come back in. You're strong again. We did copy the part about the attack and that the drones took care of it. So we're happy to hear that the machinery is working well, and I hope that the ore will be piling up. Ha ha. I'm going to have to let you go. We don't want to run your batteries down, and I hope your power station's about up and running. How much more ore do you need to get the station up and running on its self-power? Over.
This is Colossus, Alpha Station, and we are copying your signal quite well. We've had a little bit of fade off and on, but it's not been real bad. We will talk to you soon. God bless you. And thank you for contacting us. And we hope to make arrangements with everybody to phone home. See you soon. Talk to you soon. Bye for now. Colossus Alpha Station out.
Roger that, good man. It's good to talk to you, and I get that joke. You'll see us soon, and you'll make arrangements to phone home. E.T., I got that. Yay! All right, take care of yourself. We will hit you again on the next scheduled call, which should be 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today. We will contact you again. Safe travel and safe ore mining, and we will hopefully hear from you. Send us a packet of data as soon as you can. Charge the batteries first. This is Earth Delta Station, and we are signing with Colossus Alpha Station. Over and out. Well, I hope you enjoyed that few minutes of our episode and the sci-fi portion of it. Just a little bit of make-believe to get your mind off the news and all the garbage that's going on. If you can't tell, I like sci-fi, and I play EVE Online. That's a cool game. It's a very, some people say it's one of the most boring, fun games they've ever played. And I have to kind of agree with that, but I take a lot of this show from that game and from Star Citizen, and we would kind of put it together, and we may do more of that. So if you like that kind of thing, and you like hearing about space, and you want to hear more of that, then you can email us or get on our website and give us a comment, and we will be able to let you know and maybe do it again. Until then, thank you for being here, and we will talk to you again soon. That's our show, folks. We are glad you rode along with us today, and I hope you enjoyed the time we spent together. Do you have any questions or a comment? You can email theuglyquackingduck@gmail.com. That is theuglyquackingduck, all one word, no spaces, @gmail.com. You can also visit our webpage, theuglyquackingduck.com. Check out the homepage, put in your email, and click subscribe. Every new blog we post from then on will show up in your inbox. Our comment page now has a way for you to leave us a voice recording. How cool is that? Check it out. Again, for those joining us for the very first time, we're glad you found us. To all the listeners out there, tell a friend and come back. 73 fellow people of Earth, and remember, this is not our home. Until next time, this is the Ugly Quacking Duck Podcast. 73, and God bless. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed that audio clip. That was my recording podcast from 2 weeks ago, I do believe. And I hope the audio come across real good on this recording. The bad thing about doing a recording like this is I can't play it back till after I get it done. And then I can't edit it because the video's done also. I'll just have to start all over if it didn't work. But I'm not going to end the video quite yet. I'm going to drop what I have or made up, And then I am going to go back and get my barge. I forget what that ship is called, but I'm going to load my ore on it. And then I'm going to let you see me doing that, and then I'm going to end it. But I hope you enjoy this stream. I'm on Twitch right now. However, I'm going to post this on Rumble and BitChute and probably YouTube. So if you're watching it on one of those, you found me. And I will, while I'm going back after my other ship, I will play where you can find me and everything. Here we go. Follow me back. All right, that had the website and everything on it. So look for my website and you can go on there and leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. You can leave a comment on the video hosting, whether it be YouTube, Rumble, BitChute. You can email me at theuglyquackingduck@gmail.com. Just however you want to get a hold of me, but let me know. We're doing this for fun, but if you want to take part in helping me, there's ways to do that too, and you can find out by just listening to my podcast or just going on to the website, and it will have places there that will let you know how to do it. So I am going to somehow I've ended up at the wrong place. I'm going to have to go back. I've ended up in the wrong location. So I'm going to go back to the other space station and I'm going to pick up my ship. I hope while you're watching this you have had a good day so far and things are working out. I hope the week that you're in treats you well. If not, make sure you take a breath, say a prayer, take a couple breaths, take a couple deep breaths in, exhale, relax, calm down for a minute. That seems to help. Even if you don't think it helps, it helps. All right. I call this thing my gobbler. And I'm going to go back and pick up my ore, and then I'm going to end this video. I hope you've enjoyed watching me and being part of my show. Let's turn up some noise. What do you say? I have found that these ships are very slow in non-warp conditions. So if you go to pick up something and move from one spot to the other, it's pretty slow getting there. So what I do is I take my little, what I call a Gobbler 2, and it is, let me show you what it is. It is a tractor. It's a mobile tractoring unit, and I drop it beside the ship and it sucks up my cargo, and then I just load it from it into my cargo hold, and then I pick it up and then I'm gone. Works pretty good. See how it's sucking that thing into it, and boop, it disappears. Now I'm going to open it up and loot all of it. Because it's full of ore, you can't really loot it like you do the other stuff, so you have to move it manually into your cargo mining hold, which is a little bit different. And then I just pick it up, and it ends up back in my cargo hold, and then I can go back to the space station, and I'm done for that mining trip. It allows me to stay out in the field and mine a lot longer, and then I usually go back. I can usually put about 10 full cargo hold, or full, how do I say this, full ore units out of my cargo hold of the miner. I jettison into space, and then I can fill that gobbler up one time and come back. So it's nice. So, all right, folks, I'm back at my space station. I hope you enjoyed the show. I'll try to do another one. I've got one more to do, and then I'm caught up for a while. So stay tuned. I may do it in a few days or another week or so. Who knows? Just stay tuned. We'll talk to you later. Love you all. Take care. God bless. 73. Bye for now.